Hello, my beautiful Cancer. This is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly Cancerian water sign reading. This is new. We're starting this. We're going to do it every week. Let's go ahead and tap in. Keep in mind, I will never reach out to you for personal readings. I will never reach out to you for donations. If you want to voluntarily book a personal reading or give donations, that's in the description box below, okay? Let's tap in. Your cards are pulled. All right, so we have the Judgment with the 8 of Swords. Yeah, so there is something that's happening that you've been wanting for a while, that the universe and your ancestors and spirit guides are saying, okay, now it's time. Now it's time. And I feel like it's been so long, and you've sort of wrapped your head around the fact that this is never going to happen for me. And even though you're seeing signs of it happening, you're like, nah, no. You're putting yourself in this like mental prison in order to not see it, because you don't want to get hurt. If you don't get your hopes up, then you can't get hurt again. And so I feel like that's where you're going, because you're still feeling a little nervous about stepping into your power here. Okay, this could be that, or for some of you guys, you've actually let go of a fire sign, or you've literally let go of a person in like a leadership position of power. And so you're having a lot of anxious thoughts about that, about becoming what it is that you truly want to be. Perhaps this person or situation in the past reflected what you truly wanted, and that's why you partnered with them subconsciously, because you saw what you wanted in them. But it didn't end well, right? Because the universe had to help you walk away, move away from those thoughts. And there's a lot of Swords energy here. So I'm really getting, you maybe have romanticized a person, place, or thing, or a situation, and throughout the process of seeing what it really was, it caused a lot of heartache and heartbreak. So sending you a lot of love for that, because we have the 10 of Wands with the Page of Wands and the King of Swords in your past. Yeah, there was something that you had to just cut off and be straightforward about, right? You put down the 10 and you got the 1. You got what you wanted, your new spark, your new passion. You said, I'm putting down everything else and I am walking with this. And it took the energy of the King of Swords. And Cancer, you have a beautiful, loving heart, but on the flip side of that, if you need to say something and you're pushed to that point, usually I would see the Queen of Swords. But this shows growth in terms of, not that the King or Queen is higher or lower, but it's just the delivery, right? But you came with very grounded decision. I don't think it was an argument. I heard argument, but I heard perhaps the other person wanted to start an argument or trigger you or play on your emotions, because that is like what really drives you, your beautiful emotions. And you said, no, I'm going to stand in this energy. I'm just going to be very direct, very straightforward. And you had the strength to move through there, and that's what the divine is giving you, this new start. But because of that armor that you had to put on, you sort of put up a wall instead of just a boundary. And so the divine is trying to help you with that. We have the Queen of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. So this is you stepping into your uniqueness. This is you being that beautiful person that you've always wanted to be, the person that you're working hard to. And I'm getting that you're holding on to that idea of yourself. You're not letting anyone sway you. You're holding on to your confidence here. Could even be on a practical standpoint, you're actually saving up for those things that you really want to do. Maybe maybe you wanted to travel. You always wanted to go to a particular place, or always have this particular thing done aesthetically, or whatever it is, you're saving up for it because you want to make it happen for yourself. You want this new life of yours, or it could be a new business that you want to invest in and start an entrepreneurial pursuit. And so we have the 5 of Pentacles with the encouraging card in here. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. And so you're letting go of anything that is not that. Any lack mentality that doesn't reflect this. You are speaking to this energy, perhaps in positive affirmations, perhaps via journaling I'm getting. But this is like covering up this card. You know what I mean? It's like this is trying to, sometimes those thoughts sneak in. What if I won't have enough to take care of this, or what if I'm not enough? Like all of those thoughts, those human emotions. But you've done so much spirit work, you've done so much shadow work that you're able to combat those easily. And so you're really wanting this new passionate start. You're really wanting this victory, and you are fighting for it, because the 6 plus the 1 equals the 7, and this ace is from the divine, right? So you're doing your part to help bring you into this victorious energy, and the divine is doing theirs, but you're also afraid that you'll be left out there again. You're afraid that you'll put your heart on the line, you'll get your hopes up, and the divine won't come through with their end of the bargain. But you see all this cutting through the clouds and the smoke, like that's clarity. Like the divine is like letting you know, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, and you do handle what is in your heart, and you follow your heart, and you follow your path, the divine is like, we got this. This is what we do. And so we have the Justice card with the 3 of Cups. Sorry. Yeah, so this is the divine Libra energy. Perhaps it's in your chart, but this is divine bringing in karma for you, that beautiful karma that you deserve, those friendships that celebrate you, those relationships that enrich you. Right here with this pumpkin here, the pumpkins are connected via the vine. They also represent abundance, and so the vine is connected. So if one pumpkin starts to, rot or decay, that will spread to the other ones. And so the divine has to remove you from certain situations that were toxic or were becoming toxic, because it was starting to affect your aura. It was starting to affect your mindset. Positivity and light has its place, and you can walk into a room of darkness and shine through it, but anything on a consistent level will start to permeate your consciousness, and that is just the law. You keep spending time in one place, you become that old school saying, they would say birds of a feather flock together, and you may not see yourself as one of the other birds, but if you continue to hang out with them, those ideas will eventually become a part of you. So you're on your right path. Continue to speak to those negative thoughts that tell you that you are not enough. Okay, and there may be energy I'm getting here from the past wanting to come back into your life, and that is totally your prerogative. But I'm getting with this 9 of Cups here, it's like what they're offering, you've built yourself. Okay, and so you're not really going for that. And so you have the 9 of Cups with the Tower, with the Emperor, and the High Priestess. So this with the 4 of Wands, dang y'all, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, let's go. This is crazy. Okay, like this is something that feels like it's gonna come out the blue, but you got an Emperor here with the 4 of Wands, with the Ace of Cups, and intuitively you know exactly, Cancer, that's you all day. Like, you know exactly what it is. You know exactly what it is that you've been working for. You know exactly, it's like something you've been working so hard for, and then one day it happens, and it's a surprise when it happens because you weren't expecting it to happen out the blue, but you put in the work for it. Like, say you've been working on a business and you've been working and marketing it, and it hasn't picked up in a very long time, and then out of one day you just wake up and now you're viral. Or you've been working on yourself and you've been wanting a new relationship, and you've been taking care of yourself and showing yourself self-love and reading help books, and then one day you just out and about buying groceries and you just bump into someone that you intuitively know, like, oh my gosh, this is my person. It's that energy. It's like something that you worked for, so you want it to happen, but it just seems to come out of nowhere. This is so beautiful, and it's stable, and it's I'm hearing lucrative if it's a business. Whatever it is, if it's a business partnership, it's lucrative. And yeah, this is wonderful. You really worked hard for this. I'm so happy for you, Cancer. And so we have the Beloved on the Shaman Oracle deck, and on the bottom we have the drum. Yeah, you continue to be your beautiful, unique self, right? The drum is what connects you to spirit. It is that natural rhythm of life, the circadian rhythm that flows through all of us. And if you're trying to match someone else's rhythm, that throws the whole vibration of your path and your manifestation off. Continue to beat your drum. You may feel like it's off beat, but that is your beat, that is your rhythm, and that is how you show love to yourself and for the divine, and give love out to the universe. Love comes in a myriad of ways, be it the people in our lives, the gardens that we tend to, the fur babies that we cuddle on, the children that we raise, the nieces and nephews, the parents and guardians. Like, love shows up in so many ways, and you are really like noticing that now. You're not just only relegating love to romance. You're noticing all of that, and it's because you are allowing yourself to shine and allowing yourself to be. And the divine is letting you know that that unique drum that is made of wood, which connects you to the earth, and the animal skin, which connects you to the animal skin, animal kingdom, and your natural rhythm ties everything in from the depths to the below, like as above, so below. And so you play a major part in this, and 1-5 is a 6, so this is about reciprocity. What you put out will definitely be returned to you. Please don't doubt the divine's ability to show up for you, okay? It is their pleasure to do so, all right? So hopefully this is helpful. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information is down below at www.PharaohsTarot.com. There's different tiers over there. Follow us on all social media. Share this out. Subscribe to the channel. All of that good stuff. We're over on Instagram. We're over on TikTok as well. We go live. So tap in with us over there. Yeah, y'all. This is a beautiful spread. Just keep your head up, Cancers, and keep moving one foot in front of the other. You got this. Namaste.